give.
I'll be fine.
You sure?
Erica.
Then you run up and
Okay.
get it? Oh my God. Let's see. You have to help with Sadaka. You're not going to find
Rosie had it. Ask Rosie.
Ask Rosie. He might still have it.
By the desk.
It's back there?
Oh,
Oh, good.
there we go. Okay.
Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, Happy Hanukkah.
Yay.
We have Rabbi Karen Strock joining us again. What a blessing to have her here leading our service tonight.
Should I start? Hi, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome.
Shabbat Shalom.
I want to welcome everybody who's here in person and invite you to please have a seat. We're going to get started. It's an exciting night.
Oh my God.
Ah. And I want to welcome everybody who's joining us online. I'm Rabbi Karen Strock. It's really a privilege to be here. I feel now like it's coming home. I'm very, very grateful to share in this very special Shabbat together. As Cantor Nate said, we are going to begin with the lighting of the Chanukiah. And I just want to say one word about the Chanukiah. It's a teaching that maybe you've heard. There was a machloket, which is a difference of opinion between Hillel and Shammai, which often happened in the Talmud. And Shammai says we should start lighting the Chanukiah, the menorah for Hanukkah, with 8 candles, and then go down because it's the first night. So just like the oil lasted 8 nights, there was the most oil on the first night and the least on the last night. Doesn't that make sense? Right? So why don't we do it that way? So that's the house of Shammai. The house of Hillel says we always rise in, what's the exact words that they use? We always rise in matters of sanctity, and we never downgrade in matters of sanctity. Now, the rabbis had to make a decision. In general, who do we listen to when Hillel and Shammai have a machloket, a difference of opinion? And they came to an understanding that when Hillel and Shammai disagree, that we always go with the house of Hillel, with Beit Hillel. Why do we go with Hillel? And the Talmud says the reason is that the house of Hillel were agreeable and patient, showing restraint when affronted, and when they taught the halakha, what the law will be, they would teach both their statements and the statements of Beit Shammai. Moreover, they prioritized the statements of Beit Shammai to their own statements. So it's, to me, most interesting, and what I invite us all to think about on this Shabbat, as right before we light the Chanukiah, the menorah, is that Judaism preserves the minority opinion. We have a concept called devar acher. There's another way to look at this situation. And every night that we light this Hanukkah menorah, during these nights of Hanukkah, may it serve as a symbol of appreciating that there are multiple ways to see a situation. In this world where there is so much discord, where so many people disagree and have strife, let this night and these lights symbolize this idea of machloket, of being able to have a difference of opinion and still do so with honor and respect. At this time, she's going to be surprised by this, but Sarah Jacobs, are you around, Sarah Jacobs? Where is she? Okay, while Cantor Nate gets her, I asked her if she could be around just in general in case something happens with the menorah, but the reason that I would like to call up Sarah Jacobs, and she will not even hear, and good, because we're not supposed to embarrass somebody. Judaism says that embarrassing somebody when somebody's embarrassed, they turn white, and so it's almost like killing them. So we don't ever want to embarrass someone. So I do not want to embarrass Sarah, but I do want to lift up her name and her place in this space. Sarah is a bright light in this community, and she has served this community with so much love. And is she coming? I'm just talking. Okay, she has served, and if we need to, I'll just reverse who's lighting each candle, and we'll just call up different people. But I did want to lift her up tonight with that honor of lighting the Chanukiah. But because she's not there, I am going to put our beloved cantor, Nate. Oh, excellent.
There she is.
Let's have Sarah. Sarah, we really wanted to honor you tonight because you're such a bright light to this community. And the Chanukiah is a reminder of us to be that light, to shine ourselves brightly. And so tonight we invite you to light the Chanukiah. So we light the menorah, we light the shamash first, the middle candle first. Then we say the blessings, and then we do the action of lighting. And we light the newest candle first. We put it in the other way, and we light it. We put it in the way we read Hebrew. So we put it in right to left, and we light left to right. So.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh.
And just as Sarah is a light for all of us, we hope that she has inspired all of us to be the light in the world.
Be a light, be a light, shine proudly and loudly in the dark of the night. Be a light, shine so bright, burn glorious, victorious with all of your might. Be a light, 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 shine proudly and loudly in the dark of the night. Be a light, shine so bright, burn glorious, victorious with all of your might. Be a light, be a light, be a light.
And while we're on the theme of the light, we first bring in the light of the Chanukiah, and we continue by lighting the candles of Shabbat. But it is not we who light them. We strike the match, but it is God who brings forth the light. May God bring forth light as we move into a space, a prayer space together, bringing in the light of Shabbat. At this time, I'd like to call up, we have 5 birthdays tonight to lead. Yay! So exciting. So I'd like to call up Crystal A. and Tovi, Savannah G., Brett C., and Cameron W. to lead us in candle lighting.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Yes. We will continue our service with words of Shalom Aleichem, where we consider who are the angels among us, the sources of light in our own lives, and for whom we are angels, that we are shining lights and making the world just a little bit better. We are so fortunate to be together tonight for Beatles Shabbat. Yay! And we really do need to give a lot of kudos to our team over here who's been prepping all for a very long time to make this special night happen. So all of the tunes we'll be singing will be set to Beatles songs, and I'll do my best to tie the themes of the prayers into the tunes that we'll be singing. So we look forward to having this special Shabbat in this super fun way. So tonight we'll sing Shalom Aleichem to the tune of Obladi, Oblada, Life Goes On. And in that spirit, we allow ourselves permission to feel joy and see the light even among the darkness. And we know there is darkness in our world. We have to name that, but it is our hope, our expectation to bring that light into the darkness here tonight because life goes on. Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boechem leShalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem Malachei HaSharet Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leShalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzechem leShalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem Malachei HaSharet Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
The love poem Yedid Nefesh offers an image of God as a loving partner. Tonight we will sing this prayer to the tune of Norwegian Wood, which makes sense because both the prayer and the song express a profound desire to feel connected. As we sing these words to this particular melody, may we feel enveloped by God's love. Yedid Nefesh.
nefesh avarachaman Mishoch abdecha eretzonecha Yarot avdecha kemo ayal Yishtachave el mul adarecha Yedi nefesh avarachaman Mishoch abdecha eretzonecha Yarot avdecha kemo ayam Yisachave mul adarecha Yarot avdecha kemo ayal Yisachave mul adarecha Yedi nefesh avarachaman Mishoch abdecha eretzonecha
One of our themes tonight is how we can be the light. Right now, you have such an opportunity by donating tzedakah to Beit Tshuva. This candle on our Chanukiah, which is the one that lights the rest of the candles. Beit Tshuva stands strong and steady in its mission. Beit Tshuva helps each resident, each member to know is embedded in every single human soul. Please give generously here tonight to help Beit Tshuva continue to be the Shamash, that beacon of light that is in our Los Angeles community and in our Jewish community. Just as Beit Tshuva is the light, so too you can be the light right now through your generous donations, which help families experiencing the depth of darkness to see the light that can shine and make each person's world even a little bit brighter. Are we passing it around? I'd like to invite up any residents or community members who would like to offer tshuva or have a word of gratitude, of hakarat hatov, to offer this community. Come on up. Come on, Jade. Okay. Watch your step here.
Whoa. I'm wearing high heels. Wow. Wow, I've never seen this view before. Hi, I'm Jade. I'm a really grateful member of this community. Hi, Jade. Hi. I just wanted to get up here and say happy birthday to all the birthday takers. Cameron, I don't even know, you got a lot of years, but I just remember I remember when I first came in the house and I saw you, I was like, wow, that guy's got a lot of time. And you're really leading the way for people newer what'd you say? Yeah, you look great. I was like, I want what that guy has, a really hot wife. No, but you're really leading the way for people earlier in recovery, like myself and like several of the other birthdays tonight. Tovi, Savannah, and Crystal, we all went through the house together, and I'm just so proud of you. You know, being in recovery is really hard at moments when you lose dear friends and people that you were on a journey with, a healing journey, and it fills my heart to see more of us make it. And so I just want to say, for anybody who is doing the work, I am rooting for you, and we're all rooting for you, and just keep going. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm a grateful member of this community. I don't know why I'm nervous up here. I've been here a bunch of times. It's just been a while, I guess. I'll make it quick because there's quite a few of us, but this is a long overdue gratitude. I haven't formally expressed my gratitude publicly in front of all of you in quite a while, so that's what I'm doing now. I just want to say thanks so much to all the staff and all the residents and all the people who put all their hard work and energy and love into making this place what it is. It wouldn't be the same without you. It's benefited me enormously. I've been here 8 months now. I'm in the extended care program, and I feel a whole hell of a lot better today than I did the day I came in here. And I couldn't have done it without all of you, so thanks so much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dylan, grateful member of this community. I just wanted to give a gratitude to Beit Teshuvah. I came in here so depressed. It changed my life. I lost my brother to addiction almost 2 years ago. I needed to get help, and I came here. I learned so much. And I discharged on Monday. And I had a great 8 months here. It really changed my life. I feel so good, 1,000 times better than coming in here. I remember I was angry at the world, angry at myself. But I'm feeling really good now. And it wouldn't have been possible without every one of you. Everybody in the back, all the staff, just everybody here. I feel so much better. And I miss my brother dearly. I wasn't planning on crying tonight. But just thank you guys so much. I love Beit Teshuvah. Happy Hanukkah.
Hello, my name is Jonathan. I'm a grateful member of this community. In celebration of Hanukkah, I want to share a miracle that happened to me. I went to Vegas last month for a locksmith expo. It happens every year, right? And I had my plan versus God's plan. And the girl I was with, long story short, we got in a little argument in the parking lot before I was about to go to this big expo, and it totally ruined my mood, right? The sponsorships I was going to go for, everybody was going to go talk to, and I was like, let me go check it out on one of my friends out here in Vegas. Let's just make Vegas a trip for me and my girl right now, instead of making it about this locksmith expo. I went to go check in on him. He had 5 days sober, and I started talking to him, like, you should go to rehab. And then every day we're in communications, and then the miracle happened where he just moved into Beit Teshuvah last Thursday. And for me, that was like, that's God's plan right there, you know? And so I'm just really grateful. Thank you to all the donors, because he didn't have no insurance. He made a phone call, and you guys accepted him within like the next 2 days. And for that, I'm grateful. Thank you for letting me share. Shabbat Shalom and Happy Hanukkah.
Hi, I'm Claire. I'm a grateful member of this community. To my beloved community, I write this teshuva with a heavy heart, filled with remorse and a deep sense of responsibility. It is with the utmost humility that I come before you today, acknowledging my recent relapse and the pain that it has caused. I am truly sorry for the disappointment and the hurt that I have inflicted upon each and every one of you. I understand that my actions have not only affected my own journey of self-improvement, but have also impacted the trust and faith you have placed in me as a member of this community. I recognize the importance of accountability and the need to make amends for my mistakes. Therefore, I commit to doing better and rebuilding the bridges that have been damaged. First and foremost, I want to express my sincere apologies to each individual who has been affected by my relapse, including my two loving, amazing parents. I am aware that my actions have caused distress, and for that I am truly sorry. I understand that trust is not easily regained, but I am committed to working hard and to earn it back. In order to rectify my mistakes and prevent future relapses, I have developed a comprehensive plan of action. I will actively seek professional help and guidance to address the underlying issues that led to my relapse. By engaging in therapy and counseling, I hope to gain a deeper understanding of myself and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Furthermore, I will actively participate in support groups within our community. By sharing my struggles and listening to the experiences of others, I believe I can find strength and encouragement to overcome the challenges that lay ahead. I'm committed to being transparent and accountable, as I believe that vulnerability is the key to growth and healing. Additionally, I will dedicate myself to learning and educating others about the dangers of relapse. I understand that my journey towards recovery is not just about personal growth, but about contributing to the well-being of our whole community. By sharing my story and raising awareness, I hope to prevent others from falling into the same pitfalls that I have encountered. Lastly, I want to express my gratitude for the unwavering support and love that I have received from this community. Your forgiveness and understanding means the world to me, and I promise to honor your trust by staying committed to my recovery journey. I'm determined to emerge from the setback as a stronger, more resilient individual, ready to contribute positively to our community once again. As I embark on this path of redemption, I humbly ask for your patience and continued support. I understand that actions speak louder than words, and I am committed to proving myself through consistent effort and growth. Together, let us heal and rebuild, fostering a community that embraces forgiveness, understanding, and second chances. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a great crowd. I'm Patty, a grateful member of this community. My heart is bursting with love and appreciation. I did write this because I want to say what I need to say. Some of you may know me as Savannah's mother. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Beatles Shabbat and this community for the priceless gift that Savannah has been given. A safe and nurturing place to explore and discover oneself and find her true purpose and a new way of being. It's hard to believe it's already been a year since the day she said yes to coming here. What a difference a day makes, let alone a year. It was a new beginning, which she completely immersed herself in and took advantage of all the wonderful things that this place has to offer. Beit Teshuvah is singularly unique and unlike any other rehab anywhere. Not only has it had a profound life-changing impact on her, but on our entire family as well. I am beyond proud of you, Savannah. It was such a great and unexpected honor when you were asked to speak last year at the gala celebration after being here only 2 months. Your speech was truly moving and inspiring. Congratulations on your birthday tonight, and may your progress continue, and may your dreams always be within your reach. I love you more than words can express. Also, a big shout out to Tovi. Congrats and much love to you. I'm so happy that you two were able to share this journey together and support each other, and hope that you continue to. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Iva. I'm gratefully recovering in Al-Anon, and I'm married to Howard Weiner, who was here for 17 months, and I'm so grateful to Beitles Shabbat. It's been 15 years since I've been here. And what a great community, and how wonderful to be here on Beatles night. So I will take this message back to Congregation Romemo, where I usually hang my hat. Good Shabbos.
I'm Johnny, and I'm a grateful member of this community. I could prepare a bunch of shit to say, but I'm not going to. What I feel like saying right now is that I came in here crawling to Lisa, hysterical, out of detox, and that was my give up. The first time I was here, I gave up drugs, but women and external validation, money, ego, and everything that drove me externally outside of myself made me. And I came here the second time, and I said, nah, no. There's something I'm missing, and there's something I'm going to give up, and it's all of that. And I left in a way that I should not have, and I took control, and I said, I don't like the rules, goodbye. And I'm blessed because I am not only okay today, but the red carpet of the universe has unfolded. And I have the secret, and I'll tell everyone, and I hope that everyone on YouTube can hear me. Hi, Mom. The secret is, like, show up as light and love no matter what. You are going to face people that doubt you. You are going to face, I am going to face people that wish harm. And that is just, it's not their time to connect and deepen the connection. I don't know if, like, everyone feels that, but I feel it in this room. Like, if you tap in, like, it's really bright in here. It's really light. We're, like, floating in love right now. And if you're not tapped in, I want to thank Nikki, my therapist when I was here, for helping me to lay foundation, Blake Fiazzi. I'm doing sober mentoring, and I'm very much in with all of the people that make me feel love every day. Being back here is scary. Everyone, John, you lost weight, you look skinny. It doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. It hurts. I did lose weight. I don't really give a shit about the gym. I'm busy. Life is busy. Keep it busy, keep it light, keep it love. I love everyone here. Happy Hanukkah and good Shabbos.
All right, I'll step up. Hi, I'm Randy, grateful member of this community. I had to write this out, even though I'd like to just speak, but it's probably going to be better this way. All right, so I wanted to address a couple of issues that have been eating at me and weighing heavily on my conscience. It's not easy for me to talk about my mistakes, especially when they when they involve poor judgment. But I recently made some bad choices. I engaged in behavior that was not only unethical, but harmful to myself and the community. In addition to that, I made some remarks that ended up offending some of the people here as well. Sometimes when I'm just trying to be funny, it doesn't come across so well. Jokes can have the power to unite, but it can also be damaging when said without sensitivity. So I'm deeply remorseful for the comments that I have made. I failed to recognize the impact of my words on those who may have heard them, so to anyone who felt hurt by my remarks, I offer my sincere and heartfelt apology. But Teshuvah is not only about acknowledging mistakes, it's about action, rectifying the wrongs committed. In light of this, I'm committed to taking on a personal transformation and working towards making amends. This includes reevaluating my priorities and ensuring that I conduct myself in a manner that aligns with the values of this community. I'm also actively engaging in restitution efforts to address the consequences of my actions. I'm dedicated to learning from this and want to apologize again to anyone that I may have harmed. I understand the gravity of the situation, and I'm genuinely sorry for any pain or discomfort that I have caused. I also want to express my gratitude to everyone here for allowing me to address these issues openly, and know that I'm committed to the process of redemption and seeking forgiveness and working towards rebuilding the trust of everyone here. I look forward to the opportunity to heal and grow. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Chris, grateful member of this community. I feel very special. We got the Beatles to perform on my final Shabbat here. I'm going to be leaving on Wednesday. I got a job, or a career in Portland, USPS. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to be delivering mail in the rain in Portland. So I didn't use for 16 years, and then I turned 17, and it was really game on since then. I've been using drugs, every day for like 20 years, and I was doing all right. I had gotten a job as a firefighter, had my own place for quite some time, and I still felt like something was missing, and that was purpose and community. And one day, my sister took my keys and my drugs and told me I had a problem, and which I said, no shit. I then became homeless for 2 years, and it was pretty rough. I don't wish that on anybody, but thank you, Beatles Shabbat. Here I found a sense of a higher power and some spirituality. I've been able to start a recovery Dharma group on Tuesday nights with Brandon. Thank you, Brandon, and some other people that newcomers can look up to. Emily B., very nice. I met you at the Detox, and she told me that she loves Beatles Shabbat. That's kept me here for quite some time. Other people I've looked up to, don't want to forget anyone, but some special people that just show up and work a solid program here. Ben, Sam, Cameron, Hannah, Jeremy, Adams, Sam, Forrest, and my climbing buddy, Little David. I see the time. And my treatment team, thank you for giving me a voice and a platform and opportunity. I think my biggest achievement here was going 6 months without ever saying the phrase, who's last? And I'm gonna go ahead and spend the last night in the boardroom. I'll bring down the mattress and tape up the windows myself. And any going away gifts, my room is next to Eduardo's, and I'll see you all in 6 months when I take my year cake. Thank you.
Come.
One more for Dr. Friedman.
Hi, my name is David, and I'm a grateful member of this community, as is Remy, who is also a grateful member of this community. Now, I first started coming here in 2009, and I had hit a little speed bump. Well, this may be more of a pothole. And so a Jewish friend of mine said, time to get in touch with your Jewish roots, an Israeli friend of mine. And so I came here, and like most people who come here, I was just bowled over, absolutely bowled over. As luck would have it, I'm also on the clinical faculty in psychiatry in UCLA, and UCLA had just started having a rotation here for their psychiatry residents and addiction fellows. And so it was a perfect opportunity for me to be of service. And the thing that I'm grateful because of everything I've learned here and all the wonderful friends I've made here. And this place has become just a core part of my recovery program. As most of you know, at least most of you who live here know, the little secret is that anywhere from 60 to 80% of our residents here are on psychiatric medications, and they need them. I mean, it stands to reason if if you've got underlying miseries that lead you to addiction, chances are there's a primary psychiatric problem. And the other thing that happens is if you've been out there killing yourself as an addict, for many, many years, chances are you've generated a lot of post-traumatic stress. So in any event, that's become a core part of our treatment program here. And the thing, I'm grateful because of the experience and the connection I've had here. But the other thing I am so grateful for is that every year, anywhere from 3 to 6 psychiatry residents and fellows from UCLA are taught by all of you about addiction and about the unique nature of our treatment program, our amazing integrated treatment program in this place that is like no other. There's nothing like it. I mean, who gets anything more than detoxed in the 30 days? How do you reconstruct a life in less than 6 months, a year and a half? Truth is, you can't do it. And that's what happens here. So I just want to express my gratitude. I just love this place, love the people in it, and I'm so grateful just to be a part of it, and that I'm so grateful to everybody here and all of it, particularly our residents, because they're the ones who teach our young psychiatrists what addiction treatment is really about. Thank you.
As we transition back into the musical part of our service, I just have to name how much bravery there is in this room, how much strength, how much bravery. So thank you to every person who spoke tonight. Thank you for blessing us with your words. We've come together as a community hearing words of tshuva and of gratitude, and now we remember how grateful and how joyful we are to be together on this Shabbat. Let's join in Mizmor Shir to the tune of Come Together. Mizmor Shir.
Shabbat. Shabbat. New residence section. So I need all the birthdays to help out with this. Savannah, Tovi, Crystal, Brett, and Cameron. Please come up right now. And then Clay D. Please come up to the bima. And we'll welcome you in like every other resident who's come through these doors. It's a momentous occasion. All right, so you can stand right over there. You guys are fine where you're at. So I need your help to lead the community in some responsive reading. All right, can you all read together? 1, 2, 3. May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this house be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this house be for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life.
Amen.
Yes. Give them a hand. A doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. I love that. Does that sound good? Amen. Have you found that? Pieces of that, not, our entire life, but absolutely. So, that's not how you say that. So, they have spent some time moving forward in their recovery and are taking celebrations, anniversaries of their sobriety date. That may seem like a long way off from where you are today. But I promise you that they were in the same exact place that you are right now. So I want to introduce you to the community here, and then we're going to say a prayer together, and then you'll be official in this community. And I'm going to walk you through it. So community, this is...
My name's Clay Decker.
Clay! What do we say? Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelek, Beor, Bishem, Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the divine one. Welcome!
Thank you, everybody.
He said thank you. I love that. This feeling of gratitude, this starting over in a new journey, on a new path, moving forward. What a blessing. And I can remember, we can all kind of take ourselves back to that place in time for all of us. We also know that recovery is an action. And it's not always easy. Life is very hard sometimes. Not of our making a lot of the time. And there's going to be times where you want to run away. There may be times where you want to sit in your room and hide. There may be times where what's circling in your mind as a great idea is to go back to the life that you were living. And I promise you that if you do one thing in those moments, that you'll make it through. That one thing is... hold on! You just got to hold on, because the feelings that we're experiencing, the things that are coming from the universe, from beyond, that we're not choosing, that are uncomfortable, guess what? They're not constant. They're not forever. And if we just wait and hold on and get to the other side, we can walk on a new path and find a new journey and a new lease on life. And I really am praying for that in your life. And I'm really looking forward to watching your journey unfold here. Thank you. Thank you. So welcome them in. We'll see you birthdays later.
Lecha Dodi is an invitation to be as present as we would be on our wedding day. We're invited to let go of everything else on our minds and to let it be. As we welcome our Shabbat bride, please join us in Lecha Dodi, set to the melody of Let It Be.
שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשמו תפארת, ולי תהילה ולי תהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה, במחשבה תקילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי אורי שדברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Everyone rise and face the doorway as we welcome in the Shabbos bride. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה. תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela
You may be seated. So I want to share like a little story. And that is that when my kids were in 8th grade, they did an exchange program in Israel. And they lived in Israel for a few weeks. And then we had I have 2 boys. The Israeli boys lived with us, 2 kids, 1 grade apart. So we had these experiences. So I've stayed in very close touch with these families. And Daniel, one of the boys, wrote me. We communicated on WhatsApp this morning, and he said, Karen, it's Hanukkah. You know, we are trying to be brave here, but please, please, in every space that you enter, please make sure we do not forget. Lift up the names, the fact that there are 137 hostages still in Gaza right now. And I promised him with every beat of my heart that those hostages are with me and with all of us in our community. And for those who have been released, that they too are in our hearts, because although they're not there, there is so much repair and so much work to do. And I promised him that I would lift them up tonight. In addition, I told him that whenever our Jewish communities gather in every space throughout the world, that we hold space for all of our friends and family members in Israel who've been living in fear and anxiety for the past 2 months. At this time, we're also holding in our hearts the family and friends and colleagues and students of my beloved teacher, Rabbi David Ellenson, who died unexpectedly right before Hanukkah. It's not yet, he hasn't yet been buried, so we don't say Kaddish for somebody who's not yet buried, so I just want to hold his family and friends and our community together and name him as well. At this time, I'd like to invite all of us, we all have in our personal lives ourselves and people that we love who are in need of healing. So we pray for healing collectively, and we do so personally. At this time, if you are on live streaming with us or here in person, at the same time, we will collectively name people who are in our hearts for whom we are praying for healing right now. Out loud, just name. Joshua Strzok. Misha Beirach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak veYaakov Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu Yavarech v'Yirapeh et HaCholim. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah bless and heal all those in our hearts who are in need of healing. May the Holy One, the fountain of blessing, shower abundant mercies upon them, upon us, fulfilling our dreams of healing, strengthening us with the power of life. O merciful One, restore us and heal us and strengthen us, enliven us. Send us a complete healing from the heavenly realms, a refuat hanefesh, a refuat haguf, a healing of soul and a healing of body, together with all who are suffering throughout the world, soon, speedily, and without delay. And let us say together, Amen. Amen. We continue our service with our call to worship, our Baruch, which tonight will be set to the tune of Love, Love Me Do. It seems appropriate because the call to worship is followed by a set of prayers encompassing the theme of love and connection. I invite you to please rise for Baruch.
Baruch Hu, oh Baruch Hu, Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Hu, oh Baruch Hu, Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Va'ed, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach, Hamevorach. Baruch Hu, oh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu.
Please be seated. After Baruch Hu, we have a prayer about the creation of the world, followed by Ahavat Olam, a prayer about God's love. To integrate these two themes of both creation and love, we will soon sing Ahavat Olam to the tune of Here Comes the Sun. This gentle melody reminds us that even on our hardest days, the sun comes up, and we can imagine the sun as a symbol of God's loving, as a symbol that God lovingly provides us light and warmth when we need it the most. Ahavat Olam. Are we having fun here or what tonight? This team prepared so hard. All right.
Ahavat Olam, da-da-da-da. Ahavat Olam, and I say it's alright. Beit Yisrael, Amcha Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu da-da-da-da lemadeta, and I say it's alright. it's alright.
The one prayer tonight not set to Beatles tunes is the Shema. It is the watchword of our faith, and we wanted to allow each of us to feel its words and message with a familiar tune. While we pray these 6 words, holding our concentration, I invite each of us to consider the connection we have to one another and to all of humanity. We are echad, we are one. Please join us in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
In a moment we continue with Michamocha, which will be set to the tune of Lady Madonna. McCartney said of this song that his inspiration for this song came after seeing a photograph in the National Geographic magazine of a woman breastfeeding titled Mountain Madonna. The Michamocha is a prayer that comes directly from our Torah. It is the words said after the Israelites crossed the sea. This is, in many ways, our spiritual rebirth, so it seems appropriate to consider the relationship between us and God at that moment as akin to a newborn child and her mother. Please join us in Michamocha.
Michamocha Ba'elim Adonai Kamocha neda b'kodesh Nora tehilot ose pele Nora tehilot ose pele Malechutecha ra'u banecha Bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Ze Elianu be'amro Adonai imlok le'olam le'olam ba'er Michamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha neda b'kodesh. Ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha neda b'kodesh. V'nema kivada Adonai Et Yaakov ugalo miyad Chazak chazak mimenu mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael Michamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha neda b'kodesh.
It is such a blessing that we live in a time that people online can participate in the service with us. But what I have to share with those at home is that what you missed was this adorable little dance by these 2 little girls that I had the privilege of watching. So we are having a good time here. Okay. In the weeks since the October 7th massacre, I'm going to get serious now. In the weeks since the October 7th massacre, Jews around the globe have collectively felt grief and shock and a level of existential fear not experienced in most of our lifetimes. A dark cloud has befallen our people in Israel and throughout the diaspora. I found it ironic when my close friends in Israel began telling me to be careful and to have my 2 sons who are in college be extra careful given the rise in anti-Semitism. Once again, it seems like the world is upside down, that up is down and down is up, and we are living in a world of unbearable uncertainty. Since October 8th, the many conversations I've had with my Israeli friends have, again, kind of ironically lifted my spirits. These interactions remind me that in the midst of the darkest of times, we see glimmers of light, which is also one of the themes of Hanukkah, and I hope that you've seen of our service tonight. My very dear friends, Tony and Shoshana, shared that by December 8th, their community moshav in Netanya took in 30 Thai farm workers, all of whom were displaced on October 7th after many of their Thai friends were murdered. These workers, who spoke absolutely no Hebrew, suddenly had a safe space to dwell with new friends. Each person received their own mattress, collected within hours from members of the moshav, which also provided them with special woks within a day to cook the rice the way that they knew and felt was familiar. They learned that nobody is a stranger in Israel. We are a family, and these workers who linked their fate with ours, so too they became our family. All 30 of these workers have since returned to Thailand. I share this story as an example of a glimmer of light in the darkness. We are in the darkest days of our year. The sun sets by 4:45 here in LA, earlier in other parts of the country and the world. During these dark days of winter, many spiritual traditions have a holiday that brings light into the darkness. For Jews, we light the Hanukkah menorah called the Chanukiah, and we celebrate Hanukkah, as we're doing now, and it's known as the Festival of Lights. As we transition into winter, Hindus and Sikhs observe Diwali, known as their Festival of Lights. The African American holiday of Kwanzaa includes a 7-day candle lighting ceremony. During the Christmas season, we see lights not only on trees and on houses, but also on tables as a reminder of God's light even during the darkest of days. And the winter solstice comes during the longest night of the year, marking the rebirth of light in the world. Each tradition's ritual encounters the enveloping feeling of winter's darkness, which can feel sad or scary or lonely. For Jews, our Hanukkah celebration provides reassurance that even amidst the darkness, we can and we do find light. In fact, if you look within the flame itself, you can see light and darkness dwell together. In the Zohar, Bereshit 86, we read, "Come and see, in the rising flame there are 2 lights, one white, shining light, and one light to which black or blue, which is tachelet in our tradition, is attached. The white light is on top, and it rises in a straight path, and the blue or black light is beneath it, and it is the seat to the white. The white light rests upon it, and they are attached to one another, forming a single unity." The Hanukkah candles become a symbol, a microcosm of that unity, that connection between darkness and light. Lighting the Chanukiah can also be aspirational, as we imagine a world where light transforms darkness. We can actualize this concept by practicing gratitude, as we did tonight and as we do here at Beit Shuvah, which also is called in Hebrew Hakarat HaTov, which translates as recognizing the good. A Jewish understanding is that goodness and light are all around us all the time, but we need to lift our eyes to notice it. According to Alan Marinas, founder of the Musar Institute, when we are in the depths of darkness, we reap the most benefit from practicing gratitude, we who are suffering the most. Marinas writes, when you see the good in the world, it sets your heart free to soar, to shout, to sing a song of life. Many of us here tonight are experiencing profound suffering, either personally or collectively, or maybe both. Hakarat HaTov, or gratitude, invites us to lift our eyes and notice the blessings that abound even in the midst of our darkness. The resiliency of those living in Israel right now inspires me and brings me strength and hope, and I hope it does for you too. My Israeli friends have done more than to help me lift my eyes and see the light in the darkness. They are being the light in the darkness. God's light is shining right through them. Sometimes it's hard to find that light within us. According to contemporary Jewish spiritual teacher Rabbi Ami Silver, there are times when we experience ourselves as existing in darkness, when we feel distant or devoid of God's light. The Rebbe of Carlin teaches that it is specifically here, in the realm of our own personal experience, that we must seek to uncover the light that exists within us. My friends in Israel and yours have uncovered that light. A few examples, really just a few. My friend Judy joined a group called Bubbies Are Baking, and they have baked and delivered cookies to more than 4,000 soldiers in Jerusalem since October 7th. There's an even bigger chapter doing this in Tel Aviv. Her daughter Becky, just a regular girl who made Aliyah, and her husband, who's Israeli, and they have 3 little ones. She started an initiative collecting and delivering gift cards to young families whose husbands are on the front lines during the war. Thousands of dollars worth of gift cards have been delivered. Judy and Becky are the light in the darkness. My friend Yael's daughter Emily, who started medical school at Tel Aviv University in September, joined at least half of her medical school classmates who are proudly serving in the reserves. Yael shared that those who were not called for service are volunteering to serve. And for the first time in Israeli history, thousands of ultra-Orthodox Jews have volunteered to serve in the military for the first time. Emily and her friends and all of these volunteers, they are the light in the darkness. My prayer for us tonight, on this Hanukkah, as we watch the flames of the Chanukiah glow more and more each night, because we rise in matters of holiness, as Hillel taught. I pray that Tony and Shoshana, that Judy and Becky, that Emily and the volunteers, and so many others can inspire each of us to be that light in the darkness in our own unique way. How might we do this? Maybe we can extend an act of kindness or a smile. Or perhaps we can bring a meal to someone who needs it, or write a card, or make a call, or go on a walk who someone we know is in pain right now. May this Hanukkah inspire us each day to lift our eyes and see our blessings, and to be that light our dark world so desperately needs. Shabbat Shalom.
All right, so if you remember the beginning of our service, we lit our Hanukkah and then we sang this melody, Be the Light. Rosie, can you show us the lyrics? So it's a short little piece. It's the chorus of this song that this gentleman wrote. And being a light that's proud and loud and brings light to darkness. And then is glorious and also victorious. We're here to overcome our struggles and these afflictions that we've had, and this way of being that's really held us in this darkness. So if you remember this melody from before, we're going to do it twice through. So if you remember it, you can sing along. You have my blessing for sure. So here we go. Be a light, be a light, shine proudly and loudly in the dark of the night. Be a light, shine so bright, burn glorious, victorious with all of your might. Be a light, 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 shine proudly and loudly in the dark of the night. Be a light, shine so bright, burn glorious, victorious with all of your might. Be a light, be a light, be a light.
If you are a resident here or you are sitting in this community, there are 5 people tonight who are that light for each of us here. It is such an honor to be here with so many birthday celebrations. So I'd like to, without further ado, invite up Crystal to come up and say a few words.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. My name is Crystal, and I am a forever grateful member of this community. I made it to a year, you guys. Oh, my God. I'm going to be as transparent as I possibly can. Oh God, when I came in here, I was broken. I was really, really broken down. I was barely functioning. I was a functional alcoholic for a very long time, but the last 2 years of my alcoholism, I was just barely functioning, and I had a lot of legal issues going on, several DUIs, just getting ready to lose it all. And I went to a meeting and got introduced to this program, and I called in. And I got in. It took me like 2 or 3 months to get in, but I got here. And not only did I come one time, but I came 2. So I came, I stayed for about 6 months, and then when I left, I relapsed. I relapsed right away. And I knew that I needed to get back here. And this was my safe space. And I didn't feel, I just knew that there was something else that God had for me here, so I ended up coming back. And when I came back, I got welcomed with open arms. And this last time around, I really took my sobriety seriously. I did the work. I don't know, oh God, if you're new here and you are struggling and you're ready to run out the door, I want to let you know, just hold on. You know that saying that they said when the young gentleman came here? Just hold on. If you hold on and don't give up on yourself, you will pull through. You know, you have a whole community of people here that love you and that are welcoming you with open arms. Take advantage of that. You know, get connected with, with someone and go to groups. I know it could be kind of annoying, like going to groups, getting up every morning, having to come down here, like, dang, my day is like, just consumed, but it's for a reason. And I'm just grateful that I even had the opportunity to get in here and to get my life on track. And long story short, that's it, you guys. I'm here, I'm sober.
Okay, Crystal, we have a little gift for you, and the word on here is beauty, Tiferet. And we know that beauty comes straight from the inside and just shines out when we have our right mind, right? That we have all of our faculties where you're able to have that bright light that's deep inside you come straight out and shine in such a beautiful way. So this is a gift from us to you here at Beit Shuvah, and I hope you'll wear it with pride. We're so happy for you. And now I'd like to call, woohoo. At this time, I'd like to call Tovi, who's also celebrating 1 year birthday.
Hey guys, my name's Tovi. I'm a grateful member of this community. I absolutely hate being up here. I'm super nervous. But I'm thrilled to be taking my cake here tonight. I started my journey at Beitles Shabbat last August in 2022, and I was here a month and then I left. Tonight I'm just taking this opportunity to reflect and give myself some much needed credit. This is like a much bigger deal than I feel like I've given weight to it, and I'm really happy being here tonight. Like, I feel a lot of joy and a lot of like, I feel like kind of like revived in my recovery a little bit here tonight. But over this past year, I've accomplished more than I thought I would. I've been making big steps in building back the trust required to be a part of my son Jack's life, which has been pretty much my end goal here in being sober. Little pieces, like sending him videos and like, sending voice notes on his birthday and like things like that have really helped a lot. And this is all bringing me the kind of joy that I never really knew how to appreciate before. It's very scary for me, all this stuff. And I don't have a perfect program, but that's okay. I'm still connected to the idea that I have to keep working on this every day, no matter what that looks like. And then I have a lot of gratitude. I want to thank everyone that I've been through this house with. I want to thank Lily, who was my amazing counselor here, who even drove me to the airport to leave at one point. Still was my counselor when I came back. I want to thank Lisa for letting me come back after my little spree. And I want to thank Tim, too, for letting me be in the kitchen and be a part of that opening. That really allowed me to feel connected to this house in a way that I wouldn't have otherwise. It made me feel like I got to meet everybody that came in, and it just made me feel important, which is important in my recovery at that time. And I want to thank Nikki, who is my amazing therapist and spiritual guide. More than she'll ever know, she means so much to me. She's walked me through trauma and tribulations that I never could move through before without just drinking myself to death. And finally, I want to thank my loving partner, Savannah. I appreciate everything that you do at home, and you inspire me every day. You are my rock, and you support me and call me out on my most hectic moments, and we're working through this together, and I couldn't appreciate or wish for a better person to be doing this with. I want to say I couldn't do it without you, but I hope I could do it without you. But you listen to me and you understand me and love me in ways, that I couldn't imagine being loved, like in the years that I was drinking and just throwing myself like into the depths. But yeah, that's really all I got. Here's to 1 year and many more. Thanks, guys.
Tovi, your word is chesed, which is kindness, loving connection. And the fact that you don't like being up here, but you did it anyway, it was an act of chesed, it was an act of kindness. And getting sober was an act of chesed. And I hope that as you stay sober, and on your hard days, that you can look at this and you can remember
that for every day that you're sober, that is an act of chesed that you are doing, an act of kindness that you are doing, and you are reconnecting. That loving connection that you're building with your son will be able to be actualized because of that act of chesed. So here you go. Mwah, this is for you. I'd like to invite up Savannah.
Hi, I'm Savannah, a very grateful community member here. I was a resident. Tovi, thank you so much for your words. I love you so much, and the story of how we met, it's ironic because I was in group family therapy, which was one of the amazing things offered here that I took part in with my mom, and being with other families and the bearing witness of being vulnerable, and we all have problems, and I don't know, it's just healing. Anyways, the point is that Zach, who's the head of the clinical here, he asked me one day, he was like, so what do you think about getting involved with a partner here while you're in recovery? And I'm like, absolutely not. It's like, I would never do that. And then, here I am with Toby. So that was quite a surprise. It's really hard for me to try to encapsulate what it was like being here for me in a speech. I have so much love for this place, so much gratitude. Being here fills my heart with just like pure joy. Today in this world, I feel like the Western world, I don't know, that we have this focus on rugged individualism, which makes us forget how important community is. And this place, like, I forgot how much I needed that, like how important community is, and connecting and just sharing and getting vulnerable and opening up. And this place gave me that and made me feel seen and heard in a way that I never had. And I love getting down and dirty with our problems. I think that's like, there's something, I learned so much, and I love learning, and being here was like being in school again for me. It gave me the structure that I needed. I just am so grateful. Thank you to all the donors. Thank you to, I just want to call out some specific people in my program, because the program here is what is so amazing. I want to thank Asia, who's no longer here. She was my counselor, and she just grounded me here and made me feel so comfortable and safe here. I thought I was going to be here for 30 days. I was like, I'm out in 30 days. And then I was like, this is my home. I love it here. Like, this is where I need to be. I have a timer on me. I want to thank Asia. I want to thank Leona, my therapist. I want to thank Lindsay, my therapist. I want to thank Nikki, who is my role model and made me, I'd never seen somebody in person like, that's who I want to be. You embody just love and light, and I'm in grad school now to get my master's in psychology so I can be a therapist, helping others, like the therapists who helped me here, and the gift of being, the wounded healer. I also want to thank Zach Jones and Jill, and Rabbi Joseph, who I was lucky enough to have, who's no longer here, and all the donors, and my mom. I love you, Mom. That's it. Thank you.
Savannah, the word that was chosen for you is bina, understanding. And it's very clear that you take your reflection process very seriously, and that reflection has led you to a deep understanding of yourself and of desire to help others. So on those hard days, you hold this close and you remember that you have that. And if you can remember and keep it close to you, that understanding that you've gained, and you've gained it, it's there, it's in you. If you can remember that, that will keep you sober year after year to celebrate birthday after birthday. Mwah, this is for you. Please accept it as a gift from Beit Tshuva. Thank you. And blessings.
I also just want to also thank Laura Bagish and Nate and just the choir, which I love, and I plan to get back involved in, so I can, yeah. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks, Savannah. And now we have a celebration of 6 years sobriety, when I'd like to call it Brett.
Most of you know me as the grumpy cashier at the thrift store. But I am much more than that. And 6 years ago, when I walked through these doors, I was in a deep state of psychosis. And Bet Teshuva, they gave me the one thing. They gave me time. They gave me time to heal. They gave me time to become a yoga instructor and teach yoga in that room over there for a while. And as time passed, and as I finally got my feet underneath me and I wasn't hosting radio shows in my head anymore, you know, I worked with my father, and he helped me out immensely, and I started driving for DoorDash, and that went well. And when the thrift store opened, Bet Teshuva welcomed me back. So I'm so grateful for my job there. I'm grateful for my father who helped me out. Because without him and without the time and the patience and the help from him, I would have had nowhere to go. But that's the great thing about Bet Teshuva. It gives you time, you know, to find out what you're passionate about, to take your next step safely. And I'm just a grateful member of this community. And thanks for having me.
Can I join you up here? Okay. Brett, you have the right word, I think, and that is netzach, which is endurance. Nobody makes it this many years without a great deal of endurance. Day by day by day, one day at a time, you have made it 6 years sober, and I hope when you look at this, you remember what it took and what it will continue to take, and you just keep on your journey, and I hope this inspires you to keep doing so. This is for you. And finally tonight, it is my honor to call up Cameron, celebrating 7 years sober.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I used to go to school here. And happy birthday to all of our other birthdays. I'm the old man tonight, I guess. Yeah, especially the people taking it now. Your first year, people were welcoming to the house. This is all really for you. I'm taking my cake a little early. Tomorrow is actually officially my day. I'm blessed, though, with so many wonderful people in my life who could make it here tonight, and other things in my life that I'm doing it now. Usually when I take my cake, the topic of the week is Jacob wrestling with the angel, which has always had particular significance for me. It was the first thing that my first Torah study here in the house, Chaplain Siegel, was talking about it, and it's directly referenced to one of my favorite plays, Angels in America, the struggle. And when we first begin here, I mean, that for most of the normal people, struggling with their fears and their anger and everything negative in their lives. And unfortunately, we've made that ourselves when we come here. And I think early on, we're struggling with our squandered potential, the expectations we think others have of us, what we have for ourselves. That's the shadow self we're struggling with. And then after a couple years, that gets to change. And maybe that struggle now is with who we used to be, and overcoming that. And then maybe by year 8, I'm going to realize that I don't have to struggle. This has been a great year for me. Professionally, it's been a terrible year for me. I had to identify my friend to the police. It's something I'm still actively grieving. But I know I have this amazing place, always. Every time I come in here, I am wrapped in love and warmth and acceptance by more and more people every time. And you're going to have that too. You know, we go from 30 days to 60 days to 90 days, 6 months, a year, years. But it's what's happening to us in between that counts, and what we're doing with each other. I lost a very dear friend, somebody I went through this house with. And when I left this house with him and a couple other guys, I had a constant text chain going with them. And I still have that. And he still lives in that text chain. We haven't removed his name. And I know that whatever I'm doing in my life, as long as I'm telling them and being honest about it, then I'm doing all right. And I have so many other more people in my life and part of this community, Bob, Heidi, Jay, and other Bob. So many Bobs. So many people here at Beit Shuva, a part of the program, Laura Bagish, who asked me to join the choir. They didn't ask me to come back. Cantor Nate, when he wasn't Cantor Nate. Brian Schimmel, before he was on the board of directors. There are just so many amazing people here. And it's something we've always talked about, the spirit of Beit Shuva. It lives on. You're going to hear people talk about good old days, what it was like, the house on Lake Street. These are your good old days. And as long as you connect and you leave this house with people that you are still talking to and being honest with, you're going to be all right. I'm going to do something that I always do to embarrass Lisa Harrison at the end. Raise your hand if Lisa Harrison saved your life. Woo! Yeah, Lisa! Thank you.
Cameron, our word that is chosen for you is malchut, or majesty. You are officially royalty at Beit Shuva.
You hear that?
You hear that? 7 years. 7 is a very important spiritual number for us in our Jewish community. It's kind of a symbol of completion, but it doesn't happen 7 years at a time. It happens one breath by one breath by one breath. And as you know, my husband likes to say, like, tomorrow's promised to nobody. We have today. I'm very sorry for your loss. And I hope that the next 7 minutes, hours, days, years, you can remember who you are to this place and continue to shine your bright, bright light on us here. Mwah, this is for you. And please accept our happy birthday. You too. I'd like to call up Crystal and Tovi and Savannah and Brett and keep Cameron up here for us to sing happy birthday.
All right, everyone come on up, and any friends and family that want to give them a cake, please come on up and circle around them. And let's sing happy birthday together in celebration of their accomplishment and their commitment to move forward in their life and recovery. All right, all together on the count of 3. Crystal, yeah, get your family in. Here we go.
Check.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Crystal, Tovey, Savannah, Brett, and Cameron. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober. Say it's your birthday. Your birthday soon now. You say it's your birthday. I'm gonna have a party.
It's gonna be a party. Let's just start it.
Mazel tov to all of our birthdays. We're going to continue our service, so I'm going to invite us all to shh. I'm like the bad guy. No, this is necessary. It's necessary. Boundaries, right? Boundaries are good. Mazel tov to all 5 of you. You are an inspiration to all of us here. What better night to celebrate than Hanukkah? We're going to transition into the kind of closing part of our service together and continue our service with Vishamru. Vishamru is a prayer about guarding and keeping and protecting our Shabbat, our Sabbath. We do this tonight by being together and honoring this holy day. Tonight we will sing Vishamru to the tune of Hey Jude, whose lyrics invite us to take a sad song and make it better. Shabbat can be that source of hope for us, reminding us that the world can be so much better. We know that life is hard. We feel that now more than ever, and we hold that next to the reality that Shabbat can help us suspend time. We've done that together tonight. We have suspended time. We have brought hope and joy and light right here. And maybe for these 25 hours, we can take the words of Hey Jude to heart. We can try, just try, to refrain from feeling the pain and not carry the world upon our shoulders. May the joys we've shared the night carry with us throughout this Shabbat. Vishamru.
Vishamru B'nai Yisrael Et HaShabbat Et HaShabbat La'asot Et HaShabbat Ledorotam Berit Olam Vishamru B'nai Yisrael Et HaShabbat Et HaShabbat La'asot Et HaShabbat Ledorotam Berit Olam B'nai Oved B'nai Yisrael Oti na na na
will transition in our tenor of our evening as we settle our service down to the final pieces. And one of our closing things that we do together is to remember those who are not with us anymore. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows, it is radiant with warmth and beauty, but soon it fades. Its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance, and our life burns down and gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more and are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives, we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and of life. We are in the first year of mourning for the following people: Marvin Jones, Salvo Mayo, Austin Long, Maxwell Collins, Adam Rich, Larry Schwartz, Norma Sklar, Darren Fond, Paul Roven, Lucas Simon Foster, Marco Mayo, Mark Gottesman, Vladimir Wolf Pessin, Tyler Wright, Suzanne Good, Michael Turpak, Zachary Elkatib, Menachem Bennett, Matthew Brzezinski, Hannah Weller, Daniel Engel, Gloria Boraz, Shayna Michelle Aiken, Jerry Glasser, Sarah Abergel, Ben Scher, Jay Gagerman, Ronald Mankoff, Sandra Lee Yanklowitz, Marcia Solomon, Gail Weiner, Elaine Grumpert, Quinn Yamrin, Gabrielle Walensky, Marty Schiff, Dina Hofkosh, Benjamin Paul, David Ruderman, Paul Marr, Greg Sutton, Lisa Beth Cooper, Stefan Reisman, William Besser, Aria Clark, Jake Schneider, Mitch Chodosh, David Hansen, Asher Barkin, Everett James, a rabbinic classmate of mine, Rabbi Yossi Karen, and a student of mine, Susie Gesundheit, Harvey Weiner, Josephine Platt, via real. If there are, I also will call upon the Yert site, but if they're in the first year of mourning and you're online, please feel free, if there's a chance, to type it in or say aloud the name of your loved one. And those whose light burned out 1 or more years ago, for whom it's the Yart site tonight, I'll read those names as well. Martha Nimoy, Abraham Blumenfield, Rose Frank, Andy Jacobs, Randy Shockley Gray, Joan Coleman, Calvin Mullen, Ann Lane, Rabbi Harold Schulweis, Yisrael Polstein, Reuben Down, Jeff Belsky, Alice Wheat, Don Lehman, Lois Greenberg, George Familian, Michelle Rosenblum. And if this is the Yart site and you're online, please again speak the name or write it in the chat. If I have mispronounced a name, or if there's a name that has not been on a list, I invite you to please rise now if you're saying Kaddish for someone. And here at Beit Tshuva, we never rise alone, so if someone around you is rising, please rise. And when my eyes meet yours, please say the name of your loved one who you're remembering. Anybody speak the name? At this time, I invite you to join me in Kadisha Tom, the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah V'yalma Divra Chirete V'yamlich Malchute V'chayechon Uv'yomechon Uv'chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael V'agala Uv'izman Kariv V'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevarach Le'olam Ole'omel Maya Yit Barach V'yish Tabach V'yit Pa'ar V'yit Romam V'yit Naseh V'yit Hadar V'yit Aleh V'yit Halal Shemei Dekudasha Barichu La'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbachata V'nechemata Da'amiran B'yama V'imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. You may be seated. I was remiss in not at least acknowledging everybody on any side of this story of the war in Israel who have lost their lives, anyone who's lost their lives in acts of violence throughout the world or in any natural disasters as well. May their lights continue to shine bright. All of those who've died, may their light continue to be in our lives and bless our lives, and may the light in us shine with their memory. Okay, Shabbat sponsors.
All right. So, along with the celebrations that we've had and the remembrance of people, we also have a lot going on in this community. We have a couple Shabbos sponsors. Yes. Strength and courage is built one day at a time. Amen.
Amen.
And that's from the Canaan family. Channon. The next one. What a long, strange journey it's been. That's true. Thank you, Beit Shuva from Cameron Weird. And what beautiful words you had, Cameron. Thank you so much. All right. Anyone else like to sponsor Shabbat this evening? Oh, so we have a charge from Ruben Shapiro. Anyone want to match his $100? Barbara, thank you so much. Crystal, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, anyone else, if you ever want to sponsor Shabbos or support our community, Adam Nimoy, thank you so much. Dr. Friedman, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you would like to donate at any point in time, you can go to our website. You can speak to Sarah Jacobs, the wonderful Sarah Jacobs over there, or anyone in our development department, Cameron over there helping out. So there are many ways to show up and be a part of this community, not just financially, but you all being here is a big part of it too. So our announcements. The gala is coming up. It's that time of year. Join us Sunday, January 28th for a very special night honoring Paul Bergman, who is the Teshuvah Award recipient, and Lynn Shapiro, who is the inaugural recipient of the Annette Shapiro Volunteer Award. This is our biggest fundraiser of the year. All proceeds are going directly towards treatment and care of our residents. If you have questions, please contact Addie. And you can talk to any of the development people over there, or Sarah. She can help you out with gala tickets or pointing you in the right direction. All right, Baked Shuva. That's right. So we have a very special challah program here that was started by Jackie Elkins. And a lot of people who are residents get to braid challah. It's a Thursday night event here. So
fun.
we have pre-orders that you can have. We have our own website, www.bakedchuva.com. And if you order before Wednesday at 9 a.m., you can get it delivered. They also have Instagram and TikTok at Baked Tshuva. All right, car donations. At Baked Tshuva, we have a long-standing car donation program that some people really like. They're trying to get a car, I think. Being able to give a car to a resident directly helps them move on to the next stage of their life. If you have a car you no longer need or you know someone, please consider donating it to Beit Tshuva to help fuel someone's recovery.
I love it.
All right. Our last upcoming event is our Running for Recovery marathon team. Every year, some of our residents and community members, they join together Sunday mornings to train for the LA Marathon. Remember, recovery isn't a race, it's a marathon. Please contact your marathon coordinator, Sarah Jacobs, who's also handling that for us, for more information. All right, I want to thank everyone who helped with our tech. Erica, Rosie, Jonathan, Jay. I want to thank Michael and Lydia that are in the studio. I want to thank Ted Greenberg, Patrick, David, Thea, and Laura, who I'm very blessed to get to make music with every week. I want to thank all the development people, Sarah Jacobs, and anyone who helped out in that way. Security, I want to thank them for being here. I want to thank Rabbi Karen for being here. I want to thank all of you for supporting, and I want to thank all the residents for their commitment to them, their own selves and their journey. Okay.
And Cantor Nate, who has led us tonight. What a fun night to be here. Thank you, Cantor Nate. It's a pleasure to be on this bima with you all, this whole team. What an honor. We will conclude this Beatles-themed Shabbat with words of Oseh Shalom set to the tune of All You Need Is Love. Oseh Shalom is a profoundly simple prayer, one that often shows up at the end of other prayers. We ask God, the one who makes peace in high places, to make peace for us, for all Israel, and for all humanity on earth. The simplicity of the message seems to match the simplicity of the famous lyrics, all you need is love, love is all we need. Perhaps when all of humanity realizes that all we need is love, this will help us welcome in a time of everlasting peace, Oseh Shalom.
Love, 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 love. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. There's nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. There's nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. Oh, say shalom. Oh, say shalom. Shalom, shalom, bimromav. Nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. Oh, say shalom. Bim romav. Huya say shalom. Aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. 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 All right, everyone, please rise for Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam amotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat
Shalom, everyone.